One-day state-level discussion organized by Nirvana Foundation stresses on gender-based violence against women who use drugs in Manipur. And President's ruling holds in Maharashtra, State Legislative Assembly placed under suspended animation. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Afternoon News. My name is Joyce Usham, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Nirvana Foundation organized a one-day state-level discussion on gender-based violence amongst women who use drugs in Manipur at Hotel Classic Grand in Chingmerong today. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of Nirvana Foundation Sobhana Sorakhaibam said that the event aimed to identify and overcome the inconveniences facing women drug addicts in the state, maintaining that the state government and various organizations have been striving for befitted status for women. She lamented over the continuing crimes against women, stating that stakeholders have a great role in solving such issues. Sobhana urged the state government to collaborate with various organizations who are working for the welfare of women by combating crimes against them. Chairperson of Manipur State Commission for Women, Professor Dr. Binota Mainam, also attended the event, where experts stressed on various issues facing women's section.
Koi nupida lairiba crime, rape bu hairo, molestation bu hairo. Sigi ke no miyam se koi ki Manipur de koi na handarak na bahna bakanda. Koi stakeholders miyam se koi understanding ama darkar lei, koi policy reform to ba darkar te lei. Agaduga koi ki ke no ibiriba koi ki sarkar ki taraf tagi su initiative miyam na chaw na lehen lohningi. Lairiba koi ki imai ben sing koi ki ke no miyam se women's organizations miyam se koi plap pinsel akanda. Masigi ke no se violence miyam se koi na kamai na handa koi join effort amma changak tadi yaro. First of all, koi lairiba existing policies pe hamse friend raga ketang women centric raga almaina la adi yamna koi problem se koi solve to bangamni nai khalje.
Proscribed People's Revolutionary Party of Kangleipak, PREPP, observed its Martyrs Day, Athoba Shingi Ningsing Numit, in collaboration with the people of both hills and valley yesterday. People paid homage to its deceased members by lighting candles at the gates of every household in Kangleipak last evening. Floral tributes were also paid at the graveyards of the deceased members. PREPP reportedly held the observance at its Red Army General Headquarters, 701 Battalion, Tactical Headquarters, base areas, transit camps and training centers. The proscribed outfit's flag was flown at half-mast and members of the outfit observed 2-minute silence and gave gun salute as a mark of respect and honor to the departed souls. Ziliangrong United Organization Manipur Valley in a press release stated that it welcomes the finalization of Naga peace talks between the Indian government and NSA-NIM, but not at the cost of territorial disintegration of Manipur. The organization appeals to people and civil society organizations of the state to extend solidarity to the initiatives of Kokomi to preserve the boundary of Manipur. People of Leshangtem carried out an alert protest rally last night against disintegration of Manipur by the conclusion of the Naga peace talks. YWAL, YAL and UGC clubs of Leshangtem jointly organized a torch rally. Protesters held various placards and chanted slogans during the rally. Patsoi police in a press release notified that the body of an unidentified non-local who was found dead in a suspicious manner at Kaithel Manbi Community Hall on November 6th and has been kept at Reims morgue will be disposed of as per rules if no one claims the body latest by November 14. The deceased man is 5 feet 6 inches tall with a thin physique, short black hair and fair skin tone. He was found in a brown colored long pants, a white shirt printed O'Neill on it and wore a wristband on his left hand. Now moving ahead, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the imposition of President's rule in Maharashtra. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Afternoon News. President's rule was imposed in Maharashtra on Tuesday evening. The state legislative assembly has been kept under suspended animation. This follows Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari's report to the centre, which stated that the formation of a stable government is impossible in the current situation despite all his efforts. The development came as the political impasse lingered on for 19 days after the assembly election results were declared. Congress and the NCP said that they have not yet taken any decision on Shiv Sena's proposal of forming a government and will hold further discussions. The Union Cabinet, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, considered the governor's report to the president. The governor noted that he made attempts to explore the possibility of formation of government by having appropriate communications with all political parties, which could have formed the government in alliance with other political parties, but they have not succeeded. Shiv Sena, which was trying to cobble together a non-BJP government with support from the NCP and the Congress, moved the Supreme Court challenging the governor's decision to not grant it the 3 days to submit a letter of support for government formation in the state, but fails to get an urgent hearing. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will attend the 11th BRICS Summit in Brasilia. The summit will take place on 14th November, while BRICS Business Council meeting and BRICS Business Forum will take place today, where business leaders will deliberate upon the ways to enhance the business collaborations between BRICS countries and deepen the relations with a new development bank. Huge business delegations from all the BRICS countries are participating in the BRICS Business Forum, which will be joined by all BRICS leaders in the evening. During the summit, the leaders will discuss intra-BRICS cooperation for the economic development of BRICS societies. A BRICS MOU between trade and investment promotion agencies has already been signed. BRICS Business Council and the New Development Bank will submit their report to the leaders. On the conclusion of the summit, the leaders will issue a joint declaration. Economic growth and innovative future for BRICS economies is theme for this year's summit. Priority areas are cooperation in science, technology and innovation, cooperation on digital economy, fight against transnational crime and money laundering. BRICS will also discuss counter-terrorism cooperation is one of its priority areas this year. BRICS Innovation Network, BRICS Institute of Future Network and a Women Business Alliance will also be launched this year. Today is the last day for filing of nominations for the first phase of assembly elections in Jharkhand. Scrutiny of nominations will take place tomorrow, while the last date for withdrawal of candidature is Saturday. 13 assembly constituencies will go to polls in the first phase, for which polling will be held on 30th of November. Out of these, 4 seats are reserved of scheduled tribes and 3 seats reserved for scheduled caste. The 81-member Jharkhand Assembly will go to polls in 5 phases between 30th November and 20th December, and counting of votes will be taken up on 23rd of December. Now the sports news. In boxing, 2 Indian boxers Ankit Narwal and Aman have advanced to the quarterfinals of the Asian Youth Championships at Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia. Aman defeated Uzbekistan's Makhmudov Mimukhin 5-0 in 60 kg category. Ankit prevailed 3-2 over Mongolia's Tulga Uyunbatar in 91 kg category. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. One-day state-level discussion organized by Nirvana Foundation stresses on gender-based violence amongst women who use drugs in Manipur. And the president's rule imposed in Maharashtra, State Legislative Assembly placed under suspended animation.